So welcome everybody to this meeting. And Jenifer Mwende is with me. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Njambi. And thank you so much for attending. You can find me on Instagram as Miss Njambi J. You can find me on Facebook as Jane Njambi. You can find me on YouTube as Jane Njambi. I have somebody very special, my guest, very beautiful lady. Her name is Jenifer Mwende Ndeke. She's a Kenyan entrepreneur, and I'll let her continue introducing herself. So Jenifer, tell us about yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jenifer Mwende Ndeke Ndosi. I'm an entrepreneur, mother, wife, daughter. Yes, and God-fearing Kenyan. I deal with different various aspects of entrepreneurship. I'm in the travel business, and I also sell fast-moving goods. Yes, so I met with Jane about 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks per se, and she has transformed my way of thinking, the digital space. She has transformed, she has helped me transform it. I'm not yet there, but I'm still going there. I'm headed the right direction. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mwende. Actually, we met on May. The message that you sent me was on May. Let me look on my phone.
Not May, it should be April.
Actually, it's we started talking on March. We started talking on March 1st, 2021. And then we started working on March 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when we bought hosting and domain on March 4th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when we started.
Oh,
yes.
Good.
So now let's get started to serious business. And Jenifer, why did you trust me? After all, you met me online and you paid. You never asked for a physical meeting. Why did you trust me? So many people don't trust people online in Kenya because of the conning. You've never met me.
Yes, true. But sometimes I'm a risk taker. Previous towards that, I had wanted to take a course on digital marketing. You remember me talking to you about that?
Yes.
Yes, but when I saw the article you had written on the African leading ladies,
yes,
I was compelled to talk to you.
Okay.
And when I spoke to you, I was impressed by your knowledge.
Thank you so much.
I was impressed by the knowledge, what you told me.
Yes.
And I thought, why not? Let me give it a chance. You remember I didn't pay you at. I first told you we had an agreement. We first do this and I'll pay you.
Yes.
So, and I paid it in bits and I was happy at what she was doing. She went the extra mile. And from the interaction, I saw that she really had a desire to grow businesses. And she was flexible and she would adapt. There's a time she told me, it's okay, we can have a meeting at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, I remember having a meeting at 5 o'clock in the morning with you.
Yes. And so I was impressed by your dedication, and that's why I engaged you.
Thank you so much. So let's move to the next step. And I taught you Google Ads, right?
Yes.
So most people come to me and ask me, Jane, how does Google Ads look like? This is how Google Ads look like. And this is an ad for lands in Kenya, okay? And you can see we have 375 million results. That means people have been searching for land in Kenya, and these are the searches that we have. So if you're planning to do an ad in online, you see, you can do ads like this, and this is how Jenifer's ad looks like. And do you remember when we saw the ad had been published? Do you remember it had been disapproved and it was number 2? I still have the screenshot
Yes.
on the phone.
Yeah, I also have it.
Yeah. So
I also have.
yes. So you see, we also have things like if it's vitamin C serum, guys, if you're looking for vitamin C serum. And the reason as to why I like using vitamin C serum, it's because on December and January, I was selling vitamin C serum online, and I brought 100 pieces from China, and it did very well when I was doing it on Google. And you can see the ads are very different. You can see we have an ad here, and we also have these ads here. And these are the type of things that I teach. I remember, do you remember us doing the extensions?
Not in detail.
Okay, so
I'd
these
have
are,
to
yeah,
get my notes out.
yeah, these are actually the extension ads. And when you get my training, my course, you will understand how these extension ads are done. And then on this side, you can be able to do an ad. And Jenifer, we have not reached this stage of doing.
No, we haven't.
We have not reached this stage of doing ads like this. And this is something that I'll be talking a lot in my course, because it's done with something that's called Google Merchant. Okay. And then we can move to the next stage, and you can see we have divorce lawyers. So when you're on Google, it's not all about land. It's not all about selling physical products. You can also be a divorce attorney, and you can see that if it's a divorce attorney, it's a divorce attorney. If it's land in Kenya, it's land in Kenya. If it's vitamin C, it's vitamin C. It's not vitamin C. It's not vitamin C supplements. It's serum. So whatever you put in on Google is what you get, and that's what makes Jenifer be able to generate sales, because in her business, which I'm not willing to disclose, and the reason as to why I'm not willing to disclose, and I discouraged her from disclosing the business she's doing, is that most of you will be curious on how she does her ad, and you will go and look at her ad app, and you will click on it. Remember, you are not going to the ad because you are a client. Google charges per click. When you click on the ad, she gets charged, and she's not getting earnings from it. That's why we chose to make it anonymous. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Jenifer, tell us the benefits that comes with a call ad. A call ad is that type of an advertisement where people get a phone call from you. So I remember when we were setting up the ad, you said, I think I'm not ready for the ad, but then you changed your mind, and then you said, I think we can go for the call ad. So what are the benefits of a call ad, and what are some of the challenges that comes with internet marketing in general? Do you get people canceling orders? Do you have a problem with delivery? Can you tell us something about that?
About the call ads.
Yes.
For me, basically why I prefer the call ads is because once you have an interaction with a client through phone call,
yes,
they might be looking for something else, but if you have the good communication skills, which I believe I have,
yes,
go an extra mile and maybe sell them more. You'll have a rapport with them.
yes,
Because once your phone is out there and you have that discussion,
yes.
trust me, they will call you again and again, and they'll call your number, and now they'll no longer have to go to the net and now start looking for somebody else.
So they will never go back to the ad. So that means your ad will be getting new customers.
Yes, it will be getting new customers, and I'll retain with the call. I'll retain with existing customers.
Okay. So do you
Yes.
get orders inside your WooCommerce, the website we set up, the WooCommerce? Do you get
Yes.
orders?
Yes,
Oh,
WooCommerce, yes, but it has not none has ever finalized. All the clients I've gotten have called me.
the ones who have gotten have called you.
The ones who we have finalized the deal with
Uh-huh.
have had we have talked.
Okay. Guys,
Yes.
are you finding this interesting? Can you tell us something on the chat? Because I didn't know that she gets to retain customers more with a call ad. So, and do you guys want to know how a call ad looks like? I'll show you. I'll make sure that I show you how a call ad looks like, okay? So now let's go to the next step. Nobody is asking a question. So with Google is very safe. Now let's look at people typing the word toys, okay? They'll be given toys. So if your child goes and type a toy on Google, it will just bring them toys. And this is how a call ad looks like. It has your phone number. It has your phone number. So this is the type of ad we did with Jenifer. It has her phone number. So people call her business. Okay? So you have heard from her that she gets most of the conversion through a phone call. But I want to let you know, you cannot run any ad on Google without a website. And Jenifer, how was
Yes.
how did you feel when we were setting up the website the first time?
It was very interactive.
Was it tiring? Tell them the truth. Tell
No,
them if
no,
it's going to be DIY.
no, if it is DIY, it is very technical.
Mm-hmm.
Not very technical. I mean, the steps, mine is an easy one. So if you just get a hang of it, uko sawa. You utakosea, but at the end of the day, it's easy. Once you get the hang of it, you're okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. So this is
But
how,
also, it comes also with your help. I wouldn't have done it alone.
yeah, thank you. And
Yes.
I'm going to really, really support my students on that. And how long did it take from the time we started to the end? How long did we take that? How long was the time?
For the website completion, about to final, about 2 weeks.
Exactly 2 weeks. How about setting up the ad?
That took about, it was just 1 hour.
Exactly. That's
It was 1 hour, but we had to redo it. You remember?
yeah, we had to redo it because it was disapproved, right? Because
Yes.
remember the website, we did not have everything complete. And I told you, Jenny, if we don't have everything complete on the website, Google is not going to allow you to run the ad. You remember that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now let's look at something like when you put in sex toys. It will never show in any other category of sex toys. And I have clients coming to me who are in sex business. And when I talk about sex business, they are either in commercial sex work, they are in selling sex toy, they are in selling penis enlargement cream, vaginal tightening creams. There is no problem with selling that. There is a niche in that. And the problem with Facebook is that you cannot sell a sex toy. You cannot do an ad of a sex toy. But the beauty with Google is that it has 1.5 billion searches for sex toys. Can you imagine? Have you looked at lands in Kenya? Have you seen lawyers? Have you seen toys? Have you seen vitamin C serum? Now look at the sex toy industry. So if you're in the industry of sex, make sure you leverage on Google, okay? Whether you are selling those they are called what? Those, whether you are selling those, they are called what? Those those dolls for sex. That there is that toy that was made. Whether you are selling that, whether you are selling those ones for for dominating people, Google is the best place for you, because you see, when you type sex toy, it brings you sex toys. When it types toys, it just brings you toys for children. Okay, now let's go to the next step. So when you're saying In our previous meeting, Jenny, you said you was getting sales from Google. What is the and your ad on Google, your budget every day is $1.
Yes.
And in that $1, you get 100 clicks because your bid is 1 shilling.
Yes.
So how many sales? What is the approximate total value of a sale you get in Kenyan shillings? Like a day, that day you said you had so many sales. What is the average value?
I will not approximate by the amount because I sell things worth different value, but they were about, on an average, about 15.
15 products.
15 products. So let's say the minimum is about 4,000, so they're about. But there are certain seasons. Let me say it, there are certain seasons.
So there are certain days you get sales, there are certain days you don't get sales.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, because your business, let me tell you, your business, let me now come in and help you understand why. Your business on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's likely to be low. Thursday. On Friday,
Yes.
it picks up again, right?
Yes, yes, that's why.
So you see, if it's going on Friday more, or you're getting more sales,
yes,
and you're doing a $1 budget,
yes,
that means on those specific days, you can take
yes,
your ad to probably $3 on those
yes,
on those nini.
yes.
You get what I'm saying? So you keep your budget from Monday to Thursday, $1. These other days, you take it to like $3, okay?
Yes, and I also wanted to ask you, I don't know with Google Ads if that is possible. Actually, that is why I wanted to venture into now the Facebook. Because I know with Facebook it is possible. So I wanted to find out, can you fluctuate Monday to Thursday, you need to sell, you need to boost up your payment for ads? Yes, that's something I wanted to find out, if it is possible with Google Ads.
Okay.
You understand what I'm asking?
Yeah, I understand, and I'll help you understand later in the meeting, okay?
Thank you.
So let me explain to you guys what makes Google so powerful. It's blank. I've said it, I think this is the third time I'm saying it in a meeting. Google is blank. Google doesn't know what it wants. And people go to search engines. Google is a search engine. Bing is a search engine. DuckDuckGo is a search engine. People go to search engines to confirm something, to seek information or knowledge. Those two reasons, okay? Or to just search for something, to see if there is something going on. Like if they want to know, is there any vitamin C serum I can find on Google, they will go on Google. Online, they will go on Google. How do I use vitamin C serum? They will go on Google. They will not go to search information on Facebook. They go to search pages on Facebook. They go to confirm, okay? When you want to confirm something, you go to Google. Let me tell you something. I have 3 autoimmune conditions: psoriasis, asthma, and sinuses. And Google is one of my favorite doctors because I feel like this, I ask Google. I feel like this, I ask Google. And I even know some of us, they even go to the doctor and tell them, I think sometimes you're telling them the symptoms you saw on Google. So Google influences your decision so much. And Google, because it's keyword optimized, the keyword you enter, I have shown you a divorce attorney, it will give you a divorce attorney. Toys, it will give you toys. Sex toys, it will give you sex toys. When you ask it the Bible, it will give you the Bible. Whatever you ask it, it will give you whatever you want. The moment it loads, it will give you what you want. It will never move away from what you want. And for that reason, it has something called warm traffic, okay? Warm traffic that is ready to buy your product, okay? When you go to a place like Facebook is a social media. Facebook is a place whereby you go when you want to catch up with something and it's addictive. But Google is not addictive because it's something brought about by the need. I need to. You will never get a notification from Google Chrome, never. But you will always get a notification from Facebook app that's telling you so and so has liked this and that, so and so has liked this and that. Now, Jenifer, when you when you decide to promote on a platform like Facebook, it is good for brand awareness. It doesn't have warm traffic. People are coming here to socialize. They're not coming to buy. But if you have good money to spend on brand awareness, okay? To spend on brand awareness, if you have some money to throw on ads, I recommend Facebook, okay? There is an audience that's there. It's available. All you need to do is keep showing your ad to it. It's also a very powerful retargeting platform. What do I mean? When you go to Google, you search something, and then you come to Facebook, you see it on Facebook. That's because Facebook and Google connect in your website, and that way you are able to see an ad pop up inside your like me. I was looking for a ebook creator, and then I got this one on Google, and now they are following me everywhere. So I would actually recommend you to first of all collect data with your Google, increase the budget. If you have been doing daily budget of $1, move to $2. And these other days when you are having more sales, you can probably take the budget to something like $4 and see what happens. If you continue increasing the budget, and you're getting more sales, and then it reaches a place whereby even if I increase the budget, the sales are remaining the same. Now you can branch to maybe going to Facebook, and that way you will be able to retarget those customers who have been in Google, and you will be reminding them, hey, you see those ones who leave the WooCommerce cart, you target them on Facebook, you target them on YouTube, you target them on Gmail, you target them when they are reading blogs. You can do that. But one thing I want to tell you, those ads, they don't bring sales because those people are not in those platforms to make sales. It's just for brand awareness. Plus your product, it's not bought on impulse, it's bought on need, okay? But if I was selling a handbag, when people see a handbag on Facebook, they buy on impulse. So you have to know your product. Is it a product that people buy on impulse, or is it product that people buy because they need it, you know? So am I helpful, Jenny?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I think you have already asked this question, and I think I've already answered it.
Yes, yes.
Because I remember you called me. I was sleeping and I saw your call and I was like, hi. So about the Facebook ad, and I was like, did the Google ads work? And you said, yes. You mean the one we did for $1? Yes. I was so excited. You changed my mood instantly. Yeah. So guys, when you go inside Google, when you're setting up your ad, you see something like this. You will see sale, you will see leads, you will see website traffic, product brand consideration, create campaign without a goal, local store visits, app promotion, and brand awareness. We have chats, and do we have to, Philip Mwashe, do we have to pay for the ads? Yes, Google ads are paid for, okay? Jenifer Mwende is answering you, yes. This is the hard drinks lady. Oh, okay. Agatha, does it mean those selling handbags cannot do Google? They can do Google. They can do Google. You can sell anything on Google. Anything. Anything and everything. The only thing you can sell on Google is a human being and organs. That's it. So when you go to Google, Google knows everything about us when we are using Google. It knows people who buy. It knows people who sign up for things like ebooks, free trial, all those kind of things. It knows people, you see this website traffic, it knows those people who visit websites but they never take action. And then product brand and awareness. It's good for big brands like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. It's good for Safaricom when you see them on those, because they keep reminding you we are still in the market, okay? We are still in the market. They just don't want, they don't care if you buy their products or not online. They just want to remind you we are in the market, we still existing, we have this and that for you. This is the importance of that ad. So if you reach somewhere and you just want to create brand awareness, you can go with those two ads. And then we have app promotion. If you have a mobile app and you want people to download it, this is the option. And let's say you are a doctor and you have your own clinic, people can visit it. If you have a restaurant, people can visit it. If you have a physical shop, people can visit it, okay? And you can also create a campaign without a goal. That's it. But as with Jenifer, we set up this ad which attracts people who are likely to buy. So if you're in e-commerce, you do a sales ad, okay? So let's say, for instance, you're in real estate. For real, you cannot go to sales ad. My friend, if you're in real estate, you cannot go to a sales ad. People will not check out, okay? You will go to a leads ad so that people can give you a call. This one attracts people who give you a call. They sign up for ebooks. They sign up for bookings. They will set up appointments. So if you are a medical doctor, use this type of an ad and people will book appointments. If you're in real estate, use this one. If you are an attorney, use this one. If you're in online training like me, use this one. This one will never work for you. Use this one. This one is best for people in e-commerce combined with this. Create a campaign without a goal, okay? If your goal is just to have website visits like a blog and just have people read your blog, go to website visit. If you want donation, go to leads, okay? If you want people to donate. So, from Grace, is it possible to get a recording for reference purposes? Yes, we are recording and we are going to have it on YouTube. Hiya, Liz, do you have an idea of how to post a video post from website to Facebook? And when clients click on it, directs them to website. I will answer that question later. So, now, when you leave that first stage, the previous stage you have spoken about, you are now allowed to do search ads. Now, with Jenifer, we did the search ad. And the search ad, it appears when people search on the search engine, they start typing something, it appears. Okay? If you attended my previous classes where I was describing the different types of ads that are found on Google, you will see the display ad that follows you everywhere. You will see the shopping ad, which it's good to do, but I recommend if you're beginning, start with a search ad. If you want to promote your product on YouTube, video, you see those skippable ads when you're watching a video and then there is an ad that pops up. This is where you run the ad. It's very good for people in real estate, attorneys, people who are in it's also good if you're in e-commerce and you're just promoting your anything. Even Jumia uses this ad. And then we have the smart ad, which I encourage everybody to avoid. And if you're going to do brand awareness, use this one and this one. And that happens when you have some money to throw or when you're retargeting. Okay. Did you run ads for AppSprout affiliate? If yes, how did you perform it? I performed it with a Google lead ad and then search ad. Yes, I would really appreciate if you keep questions based on e-commerce and maybe consulting and booking. I don't want to talk about affiliate marketing so much. In fact, I want to move away from affiliate marketing and focus on e-commerce and service business. That's what I want to do. Thank you for that. And we've had Jenifer saying that at some days she gets some sales more, like maybe from Friday, Saturday, she gets more sales. And these other days, she gets lesser sales, okay? But also in times of the year, from around February, we have Valentine's, okay? So if you are in e-commerce, this happens mostly in e-commerce. You will rarely see attorneys, real estate people give even real estate, they give Christmas offer. So you can see the starting date. Maybe you have a Valentine's Day offer. So you have a starting date to the end date of the offer. And that time you're giving a particular percentage in your prices. This, with Google Ads, it's very easy for you to set the start date and the end date. We have Easter, it's very possible. We have Madaraka Day, Jamhuri Day, Ramadan and Eid Fitri. We also have Mashujaa Day. We go to Jamhuri Day. We also go to Black Friday and all that. That is enabled by this part. So it should not scare you. It's not hard. When you understand Google Ads, you will be setting Google Ads within 15 minutes, okay? So, and make sure if the start date is from Monday to Friday, that discount you're giving it from today to Friday, it matches on your website. Because if it doesn't match, Google will disqualify you. Google will disapprove your ad. Google might even suspend your account. It will think you're lying to people. So, and then we have location. So the beauty with Google is that it allows you to do some things. Now, Jenifer's business is in Kenya. So we do an ad in Kenya, okay? My academy sells digital products. It sells courses. So I do an ad on all countries and territories. So I want you to understand that you can promote all over the world, you can promote in your own country, and you can enter any type of a country you want. So let's say you don't want to promote your product in China, you just exclude China here. So you just exclude China, and yes, that's it. And then you can select your goal. And as you have seen with Jenifer, she's able to promote her website as well as get phone calls. So Google gives you that power. If you have a physical shop, you can decide if you want Google to tell people to visit your physical store. Like I said, doctors, restaurants, okay? Those people, you cannot have them treated via text, okay? You cannot have if you want to take somebody out in a restaurant, so you can just promote it on Google. It depends on your goal, okay? So Jenifer, I don't recommend going to Facebook first. If you have some money to throw on Facebook, well and good. I'm in for that. But if you're still on a budget, I recommend you scale your business on Google. That
Ad.
$1 ad, make it $2 ad budget every day. You have said it's from Monday to Thursday, make it $2. And from Friday going on, increase the budget, probably make it 5 and see how it behaves. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
the $1 ad gets you 100 targeted customers to your site. If you double the budget, you get 200 visitors, right? It might double your income, or it might increase it by 50%, or even go beyond that. Okay. Also, I would recommend you turn to other search engines like Bing, Microsoft. Okay.
Yeah.
So you first of all exhaust Google. You collect enough data that you retarget on Facebook, and then as you do that, you turn to other search engines like Bing, Microsoft. Bing, Microsoft is very powerful. Okay. So, and I will also let you know that Facebook is very powerful. Use it to grow your brand. It's amazing. It's amazing for brand awareness and retargeting. Okay. Because retargeting, you're not reaching to a cold audience. You are reaching to an audience that has already interacted with your product. And then with that audience, you take it on Facebook and then you use it to look for a lookalike audience, an audience that looks like your audience on Facebook. Okay. Jenny?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, how does Bing look like? When you're in your desktop, there is that something that's here. That's what Bing is. And Bing is very powerful because it's used by people when they are on their desktop. And people make when you're doing serious things, you're always on your desktop doing very serious things. You're doing them from your desktop. So it's likely to attract people who are very serious. Let's assume someone is in the office and they are like, okay, I think I need to look up to something. Most of them are having this on their computers and desktop installed. This other one, which is Chrome, is usually installed in the phone. Okay. So they will go here and they're likely to make purchase decision or book appointments when they are on their desktop. Okay. And if you're not using Bing Microsoft, you're losing so much. Okay. Bing Microsoft, 46.4 million users are not reached by Google. Google, most of us use Google Chrome on the phone. We don't use it on desktop. So you should really consider having your business on Microsoft, because there is that niche that's being left out by Google that Microsoft serves so well. Okay. And even if you're not using Chrome, Bing, don't assume others are not using it. And most people who use Chrome are actually mature people and people with money. Okay. So because it's known by people who are much older than maybe people who are in their 40s going up. They are the ones who mostly use Bing. So you should really, really look into Bing Microsoft. Now, I want us to look at something called vitamin C on Bing. So you can see vitamin C serum on Bing. There is no ad. So if you're selling vitamin C serum on Google and it's not listed on Bing, and you know this type of information, and you go and list it on Bing for $1, and you pay 1 cent per click, 0.01 per click, can you imagine the sales you are likely to get? Okay. So it doesn't have as many results as Google. Google has 156 million results. This one has 3.9 million results. But trust you me, it's worth it. Your business should be on Bing, and you will see an increase in your revenue when you have your business on Bing and when you have your business on Google. And then let's look at divorce attorney. On it's called what? On Google, it was 163 million. On Bing, it's 19 million. And you can see we have no ad. Let's look at sex toys. The only thing that's talking about this product, it's only Amazon. So if you have this type of business, make sure you reach to these 2 million users. You can see there are no ads. You can definitely do so well with ads. And yeah, that's it. So let me look at some of the questions in the chat. It's 8:45 and I don't want to. Okay. So, and if you want to do all the marketing for me, how much do you charge meanwhile? I do not do marketing for companies or for individuals. I stopped doing that. I stopped being a freelancer because but I can teach you. I will not do it for you, but I can teach you. That one I can teach you. So about doing it for you, that one is a no. Because I realized that I try to involve the customer to be in the business and they don't want to. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be teaching. So you either learn from me or it's a no. So I have a tour company which I would like to be productive. Yes, or shelter.com. Yes, we will really, I'll work with you if you want to learn. It's very easy. I would like to learn how to create an e-commerce website. We are getting to that. So Jenifer, on your website, do you offer live chat support? And
No.
would you encourage an entrepreneur to have a website?
Yes, I would encourage an entrepreneur to have a website.
Okay. Why don't you offer live chat support?
Oh, I have. It is work in progress.
Okay.
I am yet to get there. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I have not laid down a very proper social media strategy, but it is work in progress, as I had said.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
So you've heard she would really encourage you to have a website. In marketing, there is something called a marketing funnel. And a marketing funnel is very important because, and we use a marketing funnel called the AIDA funnel. AIDA means awareness, interest, desire, and action. Okay? So at awareness level, people go to Google, they search, and what happens? Your ad pops up. Okay? You decide, let me post on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn about myself or about my product. Now you're creating awareness about your product. I have so many people who want to sell things, but they don't want to create awareness, okay? And then we have another category of influencers. I have seen so many people complaining that they paid a certain influencer and they did not make them sales. An influencer is not supposed to bring you sales. An influencer is a person who creates awareness about your product, okay? So they let your product out there, they speak about it on their YouTube channel, they post it on their Facebook, and people are aware of their product. So at this level of your business, you have so many people seeing your business. Some of them will be be engaged with it. Some of them will skip it and go to another business that's that's offering the same services or like you, and others it will just be the wrong target. Like when you post on Facebook, they are not interested in your post. Then as we go down, the number goes reducing. Okay, so you have the interest level. When people click on your ad, they show interest. And the reason as to why you should have your website, when people click on your ad, they are very important tools or codes installed in your website. You can install them. If you don't have time to install them, you can pay someone to install them. Those codes, they track every single activity someone is doing on the website. Is that signing up for an ebook? They will track. Did they go to read your blog? They will track. Okay, such things. And that is why when you visit a website on Google and you don't do anything on that website, they follow you on the website. Okay, because you have shown, they follow you on Facebook because you have shown interest. Now you start engaging with the ad. You watch the video, you visit their website, they read your blog, they sign up for a trial, they sign up for an ebook, they subscribe for your newsletter. Now they are gaining interest. These tags installed in your website, they can tell the level your client is, and they're the one that help you know if they are in this level, what will I tell them? Okay, if they were reading this blog, what is the next step am I going to take? If they sign up for a free trial, what is the next thing that I'll do? Okay, then the next level they do is add to cart. You have heard Jenifer saying that those who convert are the one who give her a call, but there are those who are in WooCommerce that don't complete. That is add to cart. There are those codes that we were installing, Jenifer. You remember them? You remember me telling you about Google Analytics?
Yes.
Now, Google Analytics and something called the Google Tag Manager. Those tags, they are like tiny robots inside your website. They are able to tag that customer has added something in the cart, okay? So when you are retargeting them in the Facebook, you tell them they have something in the cart. So now you will not go to try to build awareness to the client because you understand the level of the funnel they are in. You will understand, oh, they added a cart, okay? Another thing, they called my business. If a call is from Google, there is a tag that tags that. It knows your business has been called. And maybe the phone hang up. Some will even live chat you if you have a live chat or you have a live chat robot. They will talk to it and try to interact with you with it. Some will book an appointment, okay? And at some stage, they might not complete booking an appointment. Why? Maybe the doorbell rang. Maybe the dog started barking and they went to the window to look what's happening. Maybe something came by. And now when the tags inside your website tag this one, you are now going to follow them everywhere on the internet with now the other types of advertising strategy, and you will remind them you are booking an appointment. Complete booking your appointment. Add to cart. Call the business. Okay, so you should, the website helps you understand the level your client is in the website. Okay, and then they will become a customer. They will finalize the stage. If it's buying your shoes, your handbags, they will complete the action of purchasing. They will pay you. The decision of becoming a customer, they will become a customer. Now that they have reached this level, you have purchased product on Jumia. Jumia does not stop promoting itself. Now you go back to the awareness level. You now start promoting other products, Christmas offer, Black Friday, this and that. They now start seeing you everywhere. Now look at products like Safaricom. We have Coca-Cola, Pepsi. They keep telling us about their products. As much as we consume them, they keep telling us more about them. Why? If they don't do that, somebody else will come and replace them and start telling us about them. And when somebody else does that, we will become their customers. We will forget. Do you want to know how? How many here use Yahoo? How many here use Nokia? How many use Motorola? Which other company? There is another company I'm forgetting. Blockbuster. When I was a small girl, I used to wait on Friday for Blockbuster. Where do you hear Blockbuster? You don't. Because when you fail to adapt to new technology and to keep reminding clients you're in the market, they forget you. And those who keep reminding you they're in the market, like Netflix, like Jumia, they are the ones who overtake. And they are able to overtake you because they are leveraging on what we call artificial intelligence. Now, you're able to work with a marketing funnel when you leverage on artificial intelligence. So thank you so much for attending this masterclass. I would like, if you would like to learn more about Google Ads, please visit my academy.co.ke. So Jenifer, do you have something to add?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Nice. So I'll start picking questions, and yes, that's it. Those who want the recording, you can get the recording on YouTube. I will share it with you. Thank you.